What's going on, guys? I'm Samantha and this is Lone Crow Adventures, the channel where we talk about all things camping, hiking, and backpacking. Today we're going on a day hike of the Orange Trail at Sand Ridge State Forest in central Illinois. We're ready to head out. Starting to work up a little bit of a sweat. Sarah was really lucky to pick up a Ghost Whisperer jacket for like 120 bucks on eBay, brand new. Somebody bought it, obviously didn't want it or didn't fit, or I don't know. I've wanted one of those things for a long time, but I am not spending $350 on a coat. That's crazy. So I'm sporting the, check it out, oh yeah. This is a Cotopaxi synthetic jacket. It is the Cotopaxi Symbia. My wife always gets the best gear first. I don't know why. I don't know why she always gets the best stuff first. And then, you know, I've got all this budget stuff. And then I see her using her really fancy, awesome gear. And then I'm like, oh, I need to get one of those. And then I get one too. So I don't know how she always manages to get the best stuff. That's why, like I said before, I think the channel should be called Sarah's Adventures with Lone Crow.
Hey, as long as you know what side your bread is buttered on, it's all good.
This is our favorite backcountry campsite in the park. This one here.
Oh, is this forest?
Yeah.
Wow, it looks so different in snow. I don't even recognize it.
Yep. This is one of the backcountry campsite markers.
Oh, yeah.
And it's right over there in the distance.
You need to go check it out because it looks around here.
Yep, Backcountry 4. All right, we're at the first fork in the road. And we're gonna head on down this way. It's a looping trail, so it doesn't matter really what direction that we're gonna go. So we're gonna head this way. But you can see the trailblaze right there. Restricted area, closed to hunting. Thank goodness. So Sarah, how are you liking that Ghost Whisperer jacket?
You know, at 33 degrees, I'm very warm and it feels like I'm like not wearing any clothes.
That's all right.
Well, yeah, I like it so far. I still feel like I look a bit like a couch, but we'll see. And it was supposed to be black, not black, blue.
But how much did you pay for it?
With shipping, about 117 bucks, 120 bucks.
Brand new. That's not bad.
Got lucky. eBay.
There aren't a whole lot of backpacking opportunities around central Illinois where I live. This is one of the more challenging ones because there's no natural water sources. So if you're going to come out here and backpack and camp and stay overnight, you have to lug your own water in or cache it ahead of time. Some people do that. The really nice thing about backpacking out here in the winter, I mean, you got water everywhere. Just take a look around. I mean, all you have to do is just scoop up some snow, melt it, and you're set. You've got yourself water. So this is a great place to come backpacking in the winter. And there are several backcountry campsites. It's not crowded. It's just a lovely time.
I'm what? Oh God.
You're right.
Well, I didn't know what's gonna be in there. It's kind of
Probably Band-Aids.
dressing packet. Oh, there's bugs in there.
Oh, gross.
That's why I didn't touch it.
Ugh.
There's some waterproof like tape.
You know what though? I mean,
That's kinda
if you're in a
nice.
bad way, I mean,
Kind of cool. Oh, and this is the horse riding hike. That's nice. Yeah. Okay.
all right. So now we're intersecting with the red trail for a little while, and it comes around this way. All right, we got another trailblaze. At least this, to this point, seems to be really well marked. Looking for a place to stop and grab a little drinky poo, get rehydrated. One thing about winter, when you're hiking in the winter, you don't feel that you're sweating. You don't feel hot. So you have a tendency not to drink. And the risk of dehydration is actually real. But you think because it's cold outside, because you're not just dripping with sweat, that you don't have to drink. And that is not true. Is that the spot?
Yeah, the nicer logs are all covered with thorns.
Oh, yeah,
I
you
don't
know.
want to rip my new
Okay.
I just want to pet my new coat.
Oh, of course you do.
Give me some water.
Okay.
Is this going to support both I'm not sure, but that'd make great film.
Whoa!
See what I mean? Oh, you broke my seat. Now you really are gonna have to whittle me a chair.
Oh no!
Oh, I'm still sitting. Now where's that water? Oh, you can still sit on it. It's out of the snow.
It's like totally.
It just went
You
down.
picked the worst places to
Okay,
have
well
a
that
rest.
one.
Oh gosh.
That's we're out of the snow. Oh, it's like refrigerator cold.
Oh. It's like drinking it right out of a glacier.
Pretty icy, yeah.
No rest for the wicked, Sarah.
I can't get up. You flashed my chair.
I've fallen and I can't get up.
Oh.
Where's your alert button?
I don't have one. My alert is me going, Bay!
Oh, that's like rotten. Oh my god, I thought that was gonna break off too.
Well, if you would have put your hand on it, it surely would have.
It probably would have.
It was all fine until you come to the log.
Oh, I think I got frozen as well. Onward! Another trailblaze. Look at that sun. The way it's poking through the trees like that. It's amazing.
Okay, so as is typical in Sarah and Samantha's journeys usually, there's a moment in the journey where you know the safe thing, the better idea is just to tap out and cut your losses. And we're at this point now where this is the fire lane down here, and that is the most direct route back to, it's still a ways, but back to our campground. We are losing light, it is 10 after 3, and if we carry on the orange trail, we may be only like 50%, and we're not going to make it before it gets dark. So it could get cold, and we could be really, really sad later. But because we're just not built that way, and we're ridiculously stubborn, and it just makes for good memories, we're going to go on down this trail, even though the people we've been following, the tracks, you can plainly see they cut their losses and went this way, but we're not going to do it. We're just going to keep going down this orange trail, and we're going to be hiking out of here in the dark for sure. So yeah, this is that moment we're going to remember later and go, we should have went down the fire lane.
One of the interesting things about Sand Ridge is this is the only place that I know of in central Illinois where you can find these amazing pine trees. So right here you can see the snow's kind of melted, and this is what the trails normally look like at Sand Ridge. Like you can see it's actual sand, it's all loose. It's like a beach material when you're hiking. So it is really difficult in the summer when this gets all loose. You just sink down and you lose traction, and it can be a really challenging hike in the summertime. Way easier with the snow on top of it. And even right now, while the sand is still a little cold, it doesn't fluff up the same way that it does when it's hot. So here we are on the map, just showing you the progress that we've made. We are, I'd say, almost 75%. Wouldn't you say?
Yeah, but it's 4:17.
4:17. We're losing light fast. Maybe we'll get home before dark. Maybe. I doubt it. Well, Sarah, what do you think so far?
I think it's going well. It looks like we'll make it out right at dark, or if we're... It looks like we're on the more straight part of the trail, so even if it gets dark, we'll be fine to find our way out. I actually think we've had more success than I expected to have, considering we've been out here in the summer before and it's kind of kicked our butts.
Yeah, this is not really, especially a fun place to hike in the summer. Between the sand where you slip all the time, and that like
Gets in your shoe.
It gets in your shoes, your socks, and there's like sand fleas. Ugh.
But we're gonna give it a go probably again this summer. But
oh, of course, we always do. Never let the place beat you down.
nope. We're still looking for Backcountry 5, which is another site we thought we'd pass that we haven't passed yet.
Yeah. Hopefully, it should be coming up pretty soon.
Yeah.
You still warm in that jacket?
Love it. Yes, I would highly recommend it. I still don't know if it's... I think it's worth the money though. So maybe catch an eBay steal.
So what's the maximum amount you'd pay for the Ghost Whisperer based on having used it?
It is pretty light and fabulous. Maybe like somewhere around 180.
180?
Yeah,
180 max?
that's what I would say.
So you think that the $350 price tag is just too
Just
serious?
judging from like, to me it's kind of a similar jacket to like what Cotopaxi makes and stuff, and I think theirs are a little overpriced in the beginning too. You gotta catch a sale. But yeah, I think I would pay certainly not more than $200.
Hear that, folks? Ghost Whisperer, don't pay more than 200 bucks.
Catch an eBay steal.
Alright, so here's Backcountry 5. Totally cute. I've never stayed on this one before. It's got a little fire pad there. That's delightful. Just kind of pan around. This is right off of the Orange Trail. And this is the entrance right here to the little campsite. So Sarah's finding another spot for us to sit, but she's trying to pick something more stable than last time.
It'll be okay.
If that breaks when we both sit on it, man, we've got...
Oh, I might roll down the hill and I'll sit on it. It's like a rocking chair.
Okay. Trail mix. It's what's for dinner.
I hope not.
Good peanuts.
Slightly frozen.
I was gonna wait till dark, but
I can't go on.
too hungry. So Sand Ridge has some really differing environments. You can see the stark difference. That's one of the fire lanes there. And here's where the trail picks back up. And then we have a few little open fields like that. Great for the deer. Good thing we're not on the yellow trail. Or the red trail. Wrong! Wrong! Doesn't say right. This is our trail up here, though. Oh, this is unusual. Look at this tree. Look at the way that it fell. There's unusual. You can see it's stuck up in that tree by a couple of branches, but it's like a ghost tree. It's just hanging out. Man, that is a widowmaker if I ever saw one. Oh, and we've made it back to the sign telling us our campground is right ahead. Yep, those are our footprints that were leading in here. Oh, excellent. All right, we are back at the Pine Campground. We're coming right to the trailhead of the Orange Trail, right where we started. And we made it back before nightfall, which is good because it actually dropped quite a few degrees even in the last 45 minutes since the sun started to go down. Alright, here we are back at base camp. Oh, look at that.
Nobody started the fire?
Oh my gosh, can't wait to get some food. Based on Gaia, and of course you can see we lost connection here and over here a little bit. The Orange Trail comes in at right around 6 miles. So that took us about 4 hours to do 6 miles. Mind you, we were jacking around a lot. We were taking a lot of video. We were taking pictures. There was just a lot of fun stuff. So if it was straight walking, it could have been done a lot faster. But we took our time and kind of jacked around.
What's for dinner?
Oh my God, I'm so hungry. Well guys, thanks for joining me on this hike of the Orange Trail at Sand Ridge State Forest. If you haven't already done so, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And while you're still hanging around, you may as well check out a couple other videos. Until next time, folks, we'll see you on the trail.